Welcome, my friends, to a GCN training session. This one is 20 minutes long, so nice, short, and quick, but it's gonna give you a lot with that. So we've got some sprint efforts and some also intermediate, so around about 8 on the perceived effort scale. We've got 5 blocks to dive straight into, but first we've got a nice warm-up. So make sure you get on your bike, spin the legs, get some liquids on board, also a towel, and get nice and comfortable. Now we've got 1 minute 30 on the clock, so we've got a perceived effort scale of 3 if you're looking at the screen now. So kind of spin the legs. The idea is just to kind of get the blood going, no matter what time of day you're doing this session. You always want to get a warm up in before you're doing these kind of sprints. Last thing we want to do is give you an injury or worse, you know? So spin the legs out, make sure your bike's up correctly. Make sure you start your stopwatch or your bike computer. Now, as you can see, I'm joined with 4 of our GCN colleagues, which are going to be helping me out through this session. And they're also going to be there, so if you're struggling on where to be on the session, or you just want to take some advice, or even just looking at bike setup, then these are the people to look at. I'll be introducing you to them shortly, but first, we're gonna drop down into this last 20 seconds of perceived effort scale of 3, and then we're gonna start building our way up. We have got a bit of a lactate opener, where we're gonna hit it to 7, so you're adding like 3, maybe 2, 3 gears, and then we're gonna drop it down before we start the intervals. But I will give you a big warning before we start those intervals, so you know exactly when they're gonna come. They're fairly short, around about 3 minutes long. But our middle block, and that's where we've got 3 back-to-back, is gonna be the real meat in the burger. Right, as you can see, we've got a perceived effort of 5 now. So adding another gear, adding a bit of resistance, whatever bike you're on. Maybe it's adding a gear, or it's just kind of like increasing the lever if you're American, lever if you're in the UK. Spin those legs. We're looking at a cadence of around 90, but this isn't a cadence session, so just kind of find out what's personal to you, what feels good. Right, I've got 4 seconds, and I think we're gonna add another gear to the party. Here we go, so we've got perceived effort of 7. So this is where you wanna kind of add 2 more gears. If you wanna jump out of the saddle for a second, just build up the watts. This is kind of just trying to accentuate your warm-up process. So go a bit harder than you would really like, or what doesn't, you know, might not feel that comfortable. Push against resistance. 2 seconds left, and now back down. So lose 1 more gear. So if we went up 2, just drop down 1. We're a perceived effort of 5 now. Now this is a perfect session to come back to. This sits really well in a weekday session, maybe a Wednesday to Thursday, where you can get up, get it done before breakfast. It's 20 minutes long. If your bike's set up, then it really isn't a lot of time. We're all living in busy lives, busy schedules, and this is where a 20-minute session really packs a punch and you get the benefits throughout the day. I would highly suggest you do it in the morning. That way your metabolism is kick-started. And so if you are looking to lose a bit of weight, then you can, it will definitely help with that. Right, drop it down now. So we've got 2 minutes of easy riding before we start our 3 intervals. If we go around the room, show you who's on screen. We've got Max at the back in the green sprinter's jersey. He's not a sprinter, he's a GC rider, general classification rider. Yeah, sprint isn't that bad, to be fair, but very, very good on the mountains. He's racing currently and hoping for a good year this year. We've also got Emily at the back there, who's also racing Europeans, Worlds, and much more. So true professional. We've got Maddie and Cam at the front as well. And we'll be hearing from Cam a little bit on in the session about how he's feeling, how he's finding the session, and if he's enjoying this particular one. But we'll be coming to him a little bit later. Something to look forward to, I guess. Right, we've got a minute left. That's nice, easy riding. Now I'm going too hard because I'm getting too enthusiastic, getting too excited. I tend to ride too hard. As you can tell, I'm getting out of breath, so I'm going to rein it in a bit. I'm going to crystal crank, as they say in the cycling industry, which is basically just touching the pedals. Keeping a nice high cadence, but really low on the resistance. Now we've got 30 seconds before we're going to raise the bar. We're going to hit those 3 intervals, and we're going to do it with passion, with love, and with total commitment. You got this? I know you have. Right, 20 seconds. We're going to start off with a minute and a perceived effort of 6. Now this is where we're just going to, 5 being midway, 10 being max effort. So 6 is just above halfway, which should feel comfortable, not uncomfortable. Should be able to have a nice conversation with your screen. You can have a conversation with me if you want. I just might not reply. I mean, yeah, you get the drift. Right, 40 seconds. Here we go now. We've hit this perceived effort of 6. So let's increase the resistance, team. "30 seconds now. What's great about these intervals is they're gonna fly by at the speed of light. So let's make every second count. 20 seconds now. If you're not at the effort that you're looking for, then increase the resistance. Just to give you a pointer, I'm sitting at 260 watts, weighing maybe a little over 70 kilos. Right, now we've hit a perceived effort of 8. So this is where you don't want to shy away from it. Let's increase the gearing. I'm going to hit the big ring, the dinner plate as it were. I'm out of the saddle. It's not balls to the wall, but it is tough, all right? You're going to struggle chatting. You're going to be out of breath, and your legs are going to feel warm. Lactate build up there. Now we've got a 25-second sprint. And what I want you to do is drop down a gear, but increase the cadence. In 20 seconds. Oh, I'm out of practice. This is one session I'm gonna keep going back to, I'll tell you that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down a gear. Increase intensity. Come on now. All the way, and you're done. Now don't back off fully. 1 gear, take a deep breath. You're at a perceived effort of 6. Now this will actually find quite tough. I'm gonna have to drop off the big ring. Right, here we go now, 30 seconds, and then we're on the build. Use this opportunity to take a deep breath. You know, create that composure to yourself. Get that game face back on. And we're gonna light it up once again. Cam, you ready?
Ready, let's go.
Let's go, bro. Yeah, feel it?
Oh yeah.
I'm loving it. It's not the Big Macs, the training. Bad joke. 2, 1. Increase now, 1 more gear. Perceived effort of 8. Focus now. If this is a session you're doing again, then let's try and beat the numbers. You know what's coming. If you're new to it, then give it your all. Now, if you're wondering, we're in new kit. I'm loving it. Said that again, but the HIIT kit is dreamy to wear, and you can find it on the GCN shop. Right, 20 seconds. Come on now, earn the build. Let's see some nashes from out there. 8 is that effort that is super uncomfortable. You're on the front of a group ride. You're in the wind. Up now. And another gear. Out the saddle if need be. 15 seconds. Up, up. 5. Easy. Back to 6. Drop down middle of the block. Oh, I haven't seen sweat like this for a while. Feels good to be back. Now I have got a personal goal, burning some weight this year. And I've done this session a few times. So I'm hoping I can start increasing my results and seeing a difference. If you too are doing the same, then make sure you're getting the comment section below. We'd love to chat to you and find out more about why this is the session for you. Anyway, the talking's over. We've got 10 seconds to regroup. And you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna go from 6 to 8, which means only one thing. More resistance, increased heart rate, and more gains. And let's go. Up. There's no hiding, Max. Come on, mate. Now, Max is a master at surfing wheels. Great thing about being on the turbo is it's you and the bike and the effort. Right, 30 seconds. Let's concentrate now. Right, 20 seconds of silence. Turn up the music if you want. And let's get through this. Come on. In 3, 2, 1. It's our 15-second sprint. Up. Over the hill now. And far, far away. Come on now. Up, 3 seconds. Oh, these legs. These legs. Lactate is a burner. Right, drop it right the way down now, team. Right the way down. All the way up the block. Easiest gear. Get a swig. Move aqua. You got 1 minute, 30 seconds before we've got another set. How's your feeling, Cam?
The legs are burning now. Getting there. As you said, can feel the lactate build up, so
yeah,
it's working.
Is this a session you would do at home?
Yeah, definitely. I've done this session before, so it's just good to get back into it. As you say, trying to get the weight down. Stuff like this is really good for that.
100% agree. Well, I've got to say, you're looking good on the bike from where I'm sitting. We've got 1 minute to go. All right, Max, shout there from the back. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. It's hard work. You can tell I'm nicely beating up, putting in the effort, and you get the games out.
There you go. He's basically said, if you can't hear him, he's pushing and he's sweating, which is a great sign. I hope you guys are at home. I hope you're putting yourself through the paces. And just like that, we've burnt 1 minute and 30 seconds. We've got 25 seconds to go before we're increasing the effort level, increasing the resistance, and making those gains happen. Right, in 10 seconds, we're gonna move up to a perceived effort of 6. Come on now, it's doubling up on the effort we're currently putting in. In 3, 2, 1, let's go now. 30 seconds at perceived effort of 6. Beautiful team, beautiful at home. Keep pushing it, keep pushing it. We're all behind you. Keep working hard. Give it your all now. You've got under 5 minutes of this entire session. Let's make it happen. Let's make it right for you, and let's enable us to grab all those endorphins at the end of it. 5 seconds. Cam, are you ready to increase the resistance? Let's go. Perceived effort of 8. Yes, buddy. At home, come on now. We're at perceived effort of 8. I hope you're still with us. 20 seconds now. Remember that sprint's coming. If you want to get out the saddle, then do so. I like to just pop out the saddle like a jack in the box, pretending I'm back in the peloton. Peep round the eye, round the side, look for the finish line. Boom! Arms in the air. Here we are to stay. 1 second. Here we are now. Now this is a 30-second sprint. 30 seconds. It's a tough amount. The duration will bite. 20 seconds. Fight for the line. Come on now. Up, 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 up. Push now all the way to the line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're over. Easy. 3 seconds. Not 3 seconds. You know, three. Yeah, you get the drift. 1 minute easy. One last interval. Cam, what you say?
Can't even talk now.
Here he is.
Yeah.
It's hot in here, buddy.
It's good. Just trying to catch my breath.
Yeah, buddy, that's it. That means you're working hard. You're making the most of it. And you're gonna feel all them gains. This is where it starts. This is your moment. This is you putting time into your fitness, your health, your speed. Let's go now. One last interval. One last set. Let's make it the best one. Come on now, 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Ah yeah. Yeah, buddy, 1 second. Up now, perceived effort of 6 for 30 seconds. We're following the same line as the last set. Don't overdo it now. Hold something back. Remember, you've got 30-second sprint. Even though your legs will feel lighter now, the lactate buffering has gone through. You're warm. Your red blood cells know exactly what they need to do. Grab all that oxygen, send it to the legs. 30 seconds now, increase the gearing, increase the resistance on the lever. If you're in the US, come on now. 20 seconds. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. It's GCN training time. Let's go. 10 seconds. I want you to push everything you've got. In 3 seconds, find a gear that's uncomfortable for you. 15-second sprint. I'll take off 30 seconds for you. 10 seconds. Break your trainer. Finger. 3, 2, 1. Easy. Wow. Keep spinning them legs. Who would have known 20 minutes can hurt so much? Oh, I feel like I've lost a bit of weight already. 35 seconds, I'm with you for. But what I want to say is, before I bounce off screen, thank you, one, for joining. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure you put in the work, and trust me, you'll see the results. Thank you so much for joining us here at the GCN Training Channel. We love you, we're backing you, and we're here for you. See you next time. Right, we got 10 seconds, little warm down team, how's that? Feel good?
Good. I think my lungs and my red blood cells forgot what
There
to do.
you go, buddy. Right, we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.